Hello and welcome to Money Management. This week we talk to the FPA's outgoing Chief Executive following her surprise resignation last week. But first, here's your weekly news roundup brought to you by Macquarie.
NAB's proposal to acquire AXA Asia Pacific may not be a fait accompli, with the ACCC indicating it has more concerns about NAB's proposal than it did about the bid by AMP. The ACCC's preliminary view is that a NAB acquisition of AXA may raise competition concerns, particularly regarding investment platform services, investment products and non-aligned financial advice dealer groups. Research from Credit Suisse also highlighted the extent to which the big banks dominate the life insurance sector, with CBA, NAB, ANZ and Westpac controlling around 50% of the market. Industry consolidation in recent years has seen the top 10 largest life insurance providers in Australia take up more than 95% of annual in-force premiums. There were a number of executives trading places during the week. Tyndall Investment Management MD Brett Hinbury announced he would leave the group to take up the role of Chief Executive of Industry Funds Management. Tyndall Head of Retail Craig Hobart has been appointed Interim Managing Director. Industry Funds Management is owned by 36 not-for-profit super funds through Industry Super Holdings and has around $20 billion in funds under management. Australian Unity Investments restructured its management team, and Maury Waked announced he would leave BlackRock. Waked was Chief Executive and CIO of Barclays Global Investors prior to its merger with BlackRock. Former Coin Software MD Darrell Jenkins joined BT Financial Group as National Manager for its software advisor NetGain. And finally, many were surprised last week when FPA Chief Executive Joanne Block announced she was leaving the association. Block has taken up an executive position in Mercer's financial planning arm.
It's a very good opportunity that I'm going into at Mercer. It's something quite different, but apart from that, I think it's a good time, if there ever is a good time, to step back from the FPA. The FPA is in good shape. The reform agenda has been set, and I think it's at the stage where implementation is appropriate.
Labor MP Bernie Ripoll voiced his concerns about an uptick in margin lending. Ripoll was the chair of the recent Parliamentary Joint Committee inquiry into the financial services industry. Ripoll said the fact that the number of clients with margin loans is now higher than it was before the financial crisis should be of concern to banks and regulators. Major superannuation funds will be subjecting transfers to SMSFs to higher levels of scrutiny, with APRA encouraging the adoption of new processes to help thwart illegal early release schemes. ASIC's powers continue to increase, with the regulator officially taking on responsibility for the supervision of financial markets, while the Productivity Commission said it wants to see ASIC play a greater role in the regulation of the not-for-profit sector. The administrators of Trio Capital, formerly known as Astara Asset Management, announced they would file a court application to have 6 of the now-defunct managers' funds wound up. And Deutsche Asset Management said it would sell its resource tool, Deskcaddy, to Louise Beatty's Strategy Steps. In this week's Money Management, research conducted by Core Data has pointed to a shift in habits by high net worth investors. Caroline Munro asks if the industry really knows what clients want, and Mike Taylor talks to DKN Financial Chief Phil Butterworth about his expansionary plans.
That's all from us for now. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you again next week.